So you are expected to play ball. You're expected to color within the lines. While those who don't follow the same set of rules, they're exempt from all of it. They know this, and this is what they do. One of the characteristics, or there's a pattern, and you guys will probably know this. When these communists, these socialists, these hardcore left-wing aspiring politicians make a run or make an effort to try to get into positions of power, there's one thing that they do. There's actually a number of things, but there's really one glaring characteristic, is the pandering. Look at Ocasio-Cortez from New York. She likes to come across as this hard-scrabble, came up from modest, humble beginnings, Bronx girl. Well, she's not from the Bronx. Someone can tell me where she's from. I know it's not the Bronx because I just saw a thing on it, and they went to the town where she was raised. Nice town, very patriotic, affluent, small town in New York, out in, this kind of an environment. And that's the catch, because a lot of people know who she is. A lot of people grew up with her. A lot of people went to school with her. But she tries to portray herself as a champion of the people and, out for the little guy. These people are out for themselves. They're out for power. And they know that when they get into these positions of power, they become exempt, at least in their minds, from a lot of the rules and regulations and things that they want to put upon you and I. The current guy running for New York mayor, don't even know his name, but I do know that he is, I believe he's not here in the United States legally. He's a hardcore communist leftist, and he makes no bones about it. And he's always smiling, always everybody's buddy, shaking hands, kissing babies, the whole thing, right? He's very anti-Jewish because he's a Muslim. It doesn't really necessarily mean anything. A lot of nice Muslim people out there, or people of the Islam faith. But he's one of the bad ones. He's one of the ones he's going to use that to his advantage. I don't think people see it. Because a lot of people, especially the supporters of these ideologies, they like it when they're pandered to. And maybe it has a lot to do with the idolatry mindset that a lot of folks have, the worldly idolatry mindset. What do I mean by that? Well, they look at these people as someone who's above them. And then when they go out and present themselves in these ways that are very disingenuous, very patronizing, very condescending, people eat it up. Oh, he's just a regular person like I am, or Ocasio, of course, she's just like me. She's just one, she's a normal person like, oh, of course they are. But they're very dangerous because, why? They don't like our system of government. They don't like the country that's given them so much. AOC grew up in a very affluent suburb, but she doesn't want you to know that. And then when you point it out, her supporters get mad at you. And the ad hominem attacks start to go towards you. Not so much that she's been lying the entire time and being very deceitful and manipulative the entire time. At least with this guy who's running for mayor in New York, he's very open about it. And our current commander-in-chief, Donald Trump, has called him out on it. He knows exactly who he is. And he knows exactly what he's all about. So to get back to the theme and the point of this video, people like you and I, we're just expected to just stay in the lines and draw in the lines and color the lines and play by the rules, which is a good thing. Because, if you don't have a certain set of parameters, talked about this, the left and right lateral limits, then society breaks apart, right? Yes. But these people operate kind of outside of that, and they know that. And they use that to their advantage. They'll tout our system of government, they'll tout the rule of law, but they don't believe it at all. So are we seeing anything new in our politics? Well, of course we're not. I mean, we elected one of these people twice. One of the more outliers, one of the more hardcore leftists, Barack Obama, right? Yes. Because he came in and ran on the populist ticket, right? Hope and change, all of that nonsense. And it's got us where we're at today. They're always going to do the stress test. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Our constitutional republic, our system of government, 3 separate but equal branches of government, it can withstand it. May not seem like it all the time, may be very frustrating at times, and it may seem like, man, we'll just never be the true republic that we're supposed to be, but we will. We'll get through all of this stuff because of being able to do this. Set up a camera, have this dialogue, talk about these things, and point out the flaws of leftist ideology and leftists in general, and these communists, guys an avowed communist. So I'm not telling you anything you don't know, but I just wanted you to know that this is how they view you, as people that sit there very dutifully at their desks with their little paper and their coloring markers and crayons, staying in the lines, doing what they're supposed to do while they act as though they are the teacher in the classroom. Well, nothing could be further from the truth. We're a representative republic. We elect people to go and work on our behalf, not to go and tell us how to live our lives and what to do and the things we can have and the things that we can't have. Because in their minds, they think they're saving the world, when all they're doing is just enacting power over you. How do I know this? All you have to do is look back just a few years ago at the whole COVID response. Was COVID a real thing? Yeah, I mean, it's a real thing. It's debatable whether, the level of danger, but how the government seized the opportunity to try to control people in that period of time told you everything you need to know.